Yeah. So after Ferdinand and Isabella took Granada, they forcefully converted the Muslims and the Jewish people. Muslims became Moriscos,
Yeah.
and the Jewish people became converses. Right? These are the titles, or these are the names given to them. And I invite everyone, every viewer, to read on Moriscos, and you will be blown away by the amount of oppression
Savagery,
and
extraordinary. The
yeah, absolute,
Jews had
absolute
to
savagery.
prove
Yeah.
themselves by eating pork, and Muslims had to prove themselves by drinking wine. I mean, it was appalling. It was difficult to exaggerate how appalling the persecution was, in the name of Christianity, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see, the Iberian Peninsula lost what it had created for the last 700 years, and this was a huge loss to that particular land or piece of land. And later on, what came with the Catholic monarchs, Muslims survived for another century until Philip III came to power in 1609. He banished all the Muslims. He had expelled all the Muslims, all remaining Muslims, albeit converted, forcefully converted Muslims called Moriscos, to North Africa. Many of them died en route. Many of them remained behind. Many of them were sent to the Americas, and some found their way to North America. And some of those families can still be found in places like Morocco and Algeria. And the Jewish people, that's a completely another story. I mean, they were completely decimated. Many Jewish people were killed off while they were on their way to the coast, and others were forcefully converted again. And very few made it to Ottoman lands, cities like Salonika, Jerusalem, and Constantinople. So there were neighborhoods as late as the 19th century in cities like Constantinople, Salonika, and Jerusalem, neighborhoods belonging to Jewish people who came from Spain, Spanish Jewry. Yeah. And they were known to be very civilized, very educated, very upright, very much prosperous. They had their own quarters, they had their own privileges, and they were seen to be very, very important people throughout the Ottoman period until the State of Israel was created.
Yeah, indeed, that changed the world as well. But